Hi everyone. I'm so cold. It's probably going to get darker, but in here, because I've not got the light on. The bathroom light's on, as always. Don't know if I ever actually turned that off. I'm just getting under the covers because I'm frozen. I wasn't going to do a live video today. I was going to do one tomorrow. Oh god, I've gone really cold. Because I'm so busy and tired and stressed out and unwell and feeling really down. I just didn't want to do a video, and I'm meant to be doing things right now, but my head's getting quite bad, like a migraine type situation. So I don't know why I've just got in bed, because this is a stupid idea. Because if I fall asleep, I'm in trouble. I've got too much to do to fall asleep. I can't. Falling asleep is not an option, because I won't have time to do the stuff I need to do tomorrow, because I'm so busy tomorrow. It's like last night or yesterday, I came upstairs around the same sort of time, and I think I got in bed, I can't remember if I did or didn't, and stupidly led down. Well, witfully led down. I'm more led down today than I was yesterday, even though I'm not fully led down. But yesterday I was like more sat up, and I kept thinking to myself, don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep. Set an alarm on your phone just in case. And then I spent the next 2 hours fighting sleep, but I fell asleep a few times, but not for long. And then I was like, I'm gonna have to get up. I got up, and then it took me about 2 hours to wake up, because I was just like, I was really, really exhausted. And then, because I'd done that when I did go to bed, I couldn't get to sleep. And I had an early alarm this morning. It went off, and I was literally, I can't do this, I can't get up. I honestly can't get up. So I thought, because it was hair washing day, I thought, I'll just feel my hair. I thought I can get away with that, because the shampoo I used Monday really dried it out. And I didn't use it on purpose, but luckily it dried it out enough for me to set my alarm for about 50 minutes later, and it took me 15 minutes to get to sleep. So it was a struggle to get up on that alarm. But I literally jumped up straight away, because I'd forgotten that I'd set it later, and I thought it was my second alarm, because I always set more than one, and I'd like fallen asleep after the first one. I'd forgot that I'd reset it for much later. Well, I think it was like 45 minutes later or 40 minutes later. I'm just like exhausted. And then something happened today. Someone was quite aggressive in the way they were talking to me, and I was just like, actually I was like trying to calm them down, and I was like trying to like, I don't know, like get them back on side, I guess you could say. And then I went and like sat down, and I was like thinking like, I don't need this. Like, I'd actually done nothing. I'd gone to like ask something, and I said like, such and such said this, and he just was like, well, you do it then, and got really, really aggressive with me. And I'm like, just stood there thinking like, what am I meant to do? Like, someone above me is telling me what to do. The person I'm talking to is below me, and she's giving me like crap. So I just went, and did what I needed to do quietly, because like, she weren't very nice basically. And then I left there and went and got my lunch and some food for tonight, which I've already had, but I didn't really eat because I'm not feeling too great at the moment. Like, my physical health's pretty bad, and I'm on the verge of getting admitted to hospital with that. But as I said, over my dead body, which I know it's not funny, but I will fight this illness until I collapse. Like I said that anyway, but it is getting to that point. And I'm good at hiding how will I actually really feel. I just get on with things. I mean, there's certain illnesses that where I don't get on with things that really are difficult to get on with. But this, I think I've just gotten so used to having it. But it is causing me a lot of problems at the moment. So I have been to my doctor's today. Which, why do they always want things off you? Like water samples when you've literally just been, like, and then they're like, can you not like squeeze some out? And you're thinking, well, I don't save some just in case you're going to ask me for some. It always happens to me that I managed to like get the tiniest amount though. I always think it's not enough, but apparently they only need a little bit. But yeah, anyway, and then it took ages to get home. In fact, when I actually went to the doctor's, I was so stressed out, I headed home, then was like, oh great, I'm on a totally different town to where I want to be. So then I had to like drive across town to actually go to the doctor's. And then normally we have like really long chats about things, but I was just like, I weren't very talkative. I've just, had enough of certain people and their attitudes. And obviously when people got an attitude and they're being aggressive, it does affect me. I think it would affect most people. It's just like when I told someone, like, and this person knows them and met them a lot, and they've seen this in them, and they're like, they're just a nasty person. And I said, they are. I said, like, they like say, they badmouth everyone really, especially when they don't get their own way, and I just can't be bothered with it. It's not a situation I like being in, and I won't be in it for too much longer, let's put it that way. And I've come home and I've not done that much yet, and I'm getting frustrated with myself because I have so much to do, but I'm exhausted. Like, I'm so exhausted. I've got like a tiredness headache because and my eyes are hurting because I'm so tired. But I've just got so much to do, and I never get any time out. Like, I don't get the time out that I... That is only going to be my only chill out day from maybe like 7-8 o'clock for a few hours if I'm lucky. Then every Sunday I'm always busy and rushed off my feet all day till 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. And then the week starts again. So it's like, I never get me time at the moment, and it's going to get busier, and it's just, I don't know, like, it's important if you need me time or time to yourself or time out that you get it, but I've not had it for ages, like, and that's why I always, like, if I do a video at night and when I stop filming, even if it's like 1 in the morning and I need to go to bed because I've got to get up at like 6, 7 in the morning, I can't because I've done a video and I've talked, even if there's no one sending me a message on here and I'm not talking back to them, I then need like a downtime for me to like have time to myself, because obviously if I'm talking on here, even if it's by myself and there's no one watching these live videos, it's like, it's still giving some of myself to someone or several people when either they're watching it live or they're watching it at another time. So then I have time out where I'll just like lie here or sit here and like go on YouTube or whatever I do. It's never anything interesting, it's normally like YouTube videos, to be honest. And I don't read my book that late at night because I'm just too tired. So that's it, and then like anywhere from half an hour to an hour later, I'll put it down and then I'll lie down, and then I still don't get to sleep straight away because my head's going round and round about the whole day. So then I eventually like get to sleep. It could be anywhere from 1 in the morning till 4 in the morning. Then my alarm goes off and then I get straight up and straight in the shower, and it's just round and round and round, and I'm not getting the time that I need. It would be easier if I weren't in my main stressful situation, which I'm trying to get out of, and hopefully that'll happen sooner than later. I have set wheels in motion on that, and like quite a lot of people have told me to get out of that situation, and I know, and I'm trying. It's not as easy as like you'd think, or that people expect you to just do it. But I think once I'm out of that, I think someone called it a toxic situation or a toxic something, I think I will feel a lot better. Even though it's not been as bad this week. Can't remember last week. Last week feels like 3 years ago at the moment. I'm just so like stressed out, and there's too much to do, and like I've got so much planned for this channel next month, and that's tiring me out trying to sort all that out. And then I'm posting daily blogs and I'm ahead on that, but I need to like write some more and put the pictures on and all the links that I put on, and it's like, and I know like I have a choice about that, but I don't want to stop that. Like, you know, I've set myself goals, I want to do it. I don't want my life to be about everything else that stresses me out, when this doesn't necessarily stress me out, but I did set a couple of stupid goals. I've done everything for the first one, which you'll find out about on Friday, and you'll probably think I've totally cracked up. And then it does get easier, but I've still got lots and lots of clips to upload. I managed to get 2 up last night, but I woke up and one of them had uploaded and my phone was lit up and I could see the next one was ready to go, and I was so exhausted I couldn't even like get out of bed or reach for my phone to do it. That's how tired I was. So then my phone was lit up for about 4 hours or 5 hours till my alarm went off. I think it was like 4 hours, or no, I think it was more like 5. And I kept waking up, I kept seeing it lit up, and I kept thinking I've got to start that next video, and I just could not reach for it. That's how tired I was. So when the first alarm went off, and obviously I decided to go back to bed for the 45 minutes, I set a video to upload that I knew would take about an hour. So I do really need to get 4 up or 3 up a night. 2's better than nothing, I guess. So that's why I'm not doing the nighttime videos, but there is a couple other reasons why I'm not doing them. And I'm not saying like I'm not doing any for definite this week, but as far as I can see this week, there's not going to be any up. I mean, it's Wednesday today anyway, so the week's nearly up. Well, it's halfway, isn't it? So there's only like Wednesday night and Thursday night, because obviously Friday night's kind of classed as the weekend. As far as I'm aware, I'm not doing one Friday night or Saturday. I possibly can Sunday, but it's very dependent on things, I guess. But obviously if I'm very down and I'm able to, I will do 1 or 2 or 3, depends how I'm feeling. I mean, I do them because I'm very down, but I've been very down the last 2 nights as well, but I've just not had the mental energy to do it. And also it is important I do get those video clips up. I need to get quite a lot up. So, and I've got a big pile of work downstairs that I was meant to start days ago, and it's not going to get started today, I know that for a fact. So I'm probably going to have to start it tomorrow, but I've only tomorrow night when I get home. But I'm probably only going to manage to do an hour of that. I'm not going to get any done Friday or Saturday, so I'm going to have to do it all on Sunday. But I don't have time to do it all on Sunday. Oh, this is a nightmare. Does anyone want my life at the moment? Because I don't. I'm stressed out and down. The police are being brutal with me again. Like, the vendetta's just getting worse all the time, and you can't speak to any of them to ask them why. So they just, whatever. I'm not even talking about it because I'm just struggling enough without talking about what they're doing to me. I'm really cold. If I fall asleep, it'd be the worst possible thing I could do. It really would. Like yesterday I stopped myself, but I was like in and out of consciousness for 2 hours. I was mainly awake, but I should have just let myself go to sleep and set my alarm for like 4 a.m. I would have got a lot of sleep if I'd slept all that time, but I should have done that, got up early, done a couple of hours of things, like 2-3 hours of things. But I stupidly fought the sleep and got up. I always do that. Maybe I won't feel exhausted like I do today if I'd gone to sleep. I don't know. I'm kind of overwhelmed about what I've got to do. So I really don't want to stop this video because I know that I'll just like lie here procrastinating, feeling sorry for myself because I'm frozen, especially my feet. And I know how much stuff I've got to do this week, and I don't even want to think about next week. I've got a feeling there's a lot going on next week. And definitely there is a week after. Oh, someone shoot me. See, this is why I need time out, and there's no time out for me. The only time out I'm really getting is sometimes Saturday night for a few hours. And even then I'm quite, like, stressed out. I'm stressed. I need someone to, like, be me or clone me, and then it's too much to do. And I know I should be doing things instead of this, but I'm feeling down and I need to, like, talk. Normally I talk to my doctor, but there was just other things that had to be discussed instead. Because my physical health is really bad. I don't know why I laugh every time I say it. I think if I don't laugh, I'll probably cry. But I can't even hold this anymore. I'm just going to have it next to me. And just, obviously I do have a choice over some of this physical health, but it is affecting other, like, parts of my body, because obviously it will do. And it's another one of the reasons why I'm exhausted, because obviously I'm carrying this illness around. Other body parts are being affected by it, so I'm tired. But there's nothing I can do about that because I'm not willing to have the treatment. But it is causing me to get other things, which is why I'm ill. I honestly feel if I let myself, I could literally go to sleep. But I can't, because if I go to sleep, there's certain things that I can't do which need to be done today. And today's dragging anyway. Like, I thought it was going to be about 6-7 o'clock now, and I'm pretty sure it's not even 5 o'clock. Oh, it must be 5 o'clock. It's got to be 5 o'clock. I hope it's at least 5 o'clock. I'm up here at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna look to see what time it is. It means actually moving. The bad news is it's only 5:15. How is it only 5:15? I feel like I've been awake for about 24 hours. It honestly feels much later. And not because it's dark outside. It's not dark in here, for the record. It's quite dark for me, but oh, it's freezing. Is it gonna freeze tonight? I'm gonna literally have to move in the next 5 minutes, because if I don't, I know what's gonna happen. Got so much stuff to do. I need to wash and dry my hair tonight as well before I can go to bed, because it was hair washing day today. I don't want to do it tomorrow because it will mean getting up an hour earlier than I've planned. I need to get everything ready for tomorrow. I need to decide what I'm wearing, because most mornings I'm just stood there like, what do I wear? I keep wanting to wear a dress, but I can't be bothered with tights. Tights are annoying me. But if I want to wear the dress that I want to wear, I'm going to have to wear tights. I don't know what to wear. Is it too cold for a dress with tights? Like the really thick tights? I think the 300 denier. That's what I want to wear, but I know what'll happen in the morning. I'll stand there looking at everything, saying I don't want to wear that, 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 I don't want to wear that. I know what's going to happen, because it happens every day, especially the last day of the working week, which for me is actually tomorrow. Even though, yes, I am super busy Friday, only one part of it's work related, but it's not doing work, which doesn't make sense, but I can't really say any more at the moment about that. But then I've got a packed day, and I'm probably not going to be in till like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. God help me, I don't know how I'm going to manage that with how ill I am. It's like I was sat in the doctor today, and I was in absolute agony with the thing that's making me ill, and I didn't want to say a word about how much pain I was in, because I know what'll happen. I know what she'll say. I've heard it a lot, but yeah. I'm literally going to film until the point I actually sit up and move. So this could be a while, so feel free to stop watching now. Just don't want to sit up, but I know I have to. I think I'm just, like, I'm tired, feeling down, unwell, and overwhelmed by how much I need to do. And then of course I'm worried because I need time to myself, but I'm not getting time to myself because there's so much to do. And this isn't having time to myself talking on here, because I'm talking, like, when I'm having time to myself, I don't sit around talking. And it's important for me to have time to myself, and I'm just not getting it at the moment, and I feel like I'm going to crash and burn, because I know how I feel. It's like I had Monday off work because of how I was feeling, but then I ended up busy all day on Monday. So it was meant to be, I was meant to do something for a little bit in the morning, then come home and catch up on a lot as much as I could, and I've like chilled out evening, and it just didn't happen because booked it off, like got it off, didn't work, and everything happened at once on Monday, then, oh God, I'm just stressed out. I don't even know what else to say. I've been like talking for way too long when I've got a million things to do. And I think it's because I don't know where to start on like the things that I need to do. So I'm procrastinating by filming myself talking when I'm pretty sure I could have done at least one thing in this last 26 minutes. So, yeah. Does anyone else ever feel totally overwhelmed by how much stuff they have to do and how little time they've got to do it in, whilst feeling down, exhausted, and they're carrying an illness with them permanently? Because that's my life at the moment. And it just seems like my to-do list gets bigger and bigger, or like someone else wants something from me. And of course I never say no, because I don't want to be that person that says no. I always feel bad like when I feel like I'm going to have to say no to something because I don't want to let anyone down. So I always like say yes. And everyone knows I'm going to say yes. So it's just hard work. I've got like a mountain of paperwork, like work to do downstairs, and I know how long it took me to do it last time. It took me 22 hours, and I've got to somehow fit in that by the end of Sunday, on top of doing everything else that I do Sunday, and everything else that I've got to do between now and Sunday. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I honestly don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm not even going to be here Friday at all till maybe 9, 10 at night, probably more like 10. Saturday, there's absolutely no chance I'm going to do any. So Sunday, normally I'm doing stuff all day Sunday, like catching up on everything, getting everything ready for the week ahead, until 10:30 at night, sometimes 11, 12 at night. So how the hell I'm going to fit in about 22 hours of work between now and then, as well as all my other work, all my appointments, and everything else I've got to do? I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go to sleep tonight and get a head start. I don't know what I'm meant to actually do. And normally I could have done some tomorrow morning, but I'm working tomorrow morning instead of Friday. And then I work tomorrow afternoon, and someone shoot me, seriously. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just feel so stressed out about it all. And then of course there's stuff going on that I can't even talk about. Which, you know, one of the things I'll be able to talk about, because I am taking myself out of a situation. Well, I'm trying to, but the way things are looking, it's like gonna happen within the next month or so. Like, the sooner the better, I say, but obviously you can't do things overnight, but wheels are in motion, like I've said before. So that situation should be rectified, and hopefully, well, I should feel better when I'm out of that situation. Everyone keeps telling me to get out of that situation. I can't remember who the first person was. Possibly my doctor. I know, like, she meant, like, last time I was there, not to, like, my last appointment, because that was today, but the one before, when I was in there, half an hour, she's like, I want you to, like, get yourself out of that situation. It's really doing a lot of damage, and she understands why I can't just walk out of it, because there would be consequences if I did. but she knows I'm working on getting out of that situation. It's just difficult, and I can't even say what it is whilst I'm in that situation. Some people would, but I can't really do it right now. I've probably mentioned it in the past, but at the moment I can't really. But I think when I'm out of that situation, well, I know like my mood will be different. I'll be happier, because I'll never be happy, but I'll be happier and I won't be stressed. I honestly can't believe I've been talking for over half an hour, but I'm gonna have to go very soon, because if I don't, I'm gonna end up accidentally falling asleep. And if I don't get a certain amount of things done today, I'm not gonna be able to do them tomorrow, because I'm so busy tomorrow. I'm so busy Friday. Saturday there's no chance. And the stuff I need to do today, that I need done before tomorrow and before Friday, and the only chance I've got to do them is today. And I'm just like struggling to move. I'm gonna have to move. Someone needs to just come and tip me out of my bed or something. Because if they don't, I'm just gonna stay here talking, just to like not do anything. There's a vlog going up tomorrow. I don't have a clue what it's about. I know I've got videos prepared up till I think the 8th of December or something like that. Whatever the first Thursday of December is. It's like the 7th or something. I know what that video is actually. I know what the video is for that Monday the 4th. But I'm not going to give it away unless I've actually said it in a video before now. I'm not going to give away what's in those videos, but I do know, and let's just say it's more recent footage than what's actually been going up for a long time. Oh, before I go, I'm going to talk about two idiots drivers from yesterday. When I was coming home, I was like going up the motorway slip road, and there was this Audi coming up behind me, and I got on the motorway and like went into the outside lane, and it stayed in the inside lane for a little while, and then all of a sudden it came in the outside lane and started coming flying up behind me, and I thought, I'm not being pushed down the motorway, so I'm just gonna like go into the inside lane and let it pass me. So I got in the inside lane and I'm like waiting for it to go past me, and I'm like, why is it not coming past me yet? Like, what's wrong with it? And it's like taking ages and ages, and I'm thinking, you were coming flying up the motorway, like, why have you suddenly slowed down? So I kind of was like, should I pull back out? And like, because they're not even like doing it, so I was about to indicate to pull out, and then I think they knew what I was going to do, because they started like coming, like getting faster. So they passed me and I pulled out, and then they slammed the brakes on, and I literally mean slammed the brakes on. So I had to slam my brakes on, and you know when your brakes like grind into the ground? Well, they don't grind, but it's that grinding sound. It's like, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, literally, am I going to stop? Because I didn't like pull out dangerously close to them or anything like that. But I did pull out not long after well, not long, but like enough gap if they carried on, whatever. So then I look up, and like they've put their hand up like that at the mirror, and I'm like, why would you slam your brakes on for absolutely no reason? Like, they didn't just put them on for like a second, they literally slammed the brakes on. So I'm like a little bit cautious then. So then they start like building up the speed again, and I didn't really build my speed up much at first, and then I started to build my speed up to 70, and then it was like they were slowing down, so I slowed down again. Well, I just took my foot off the accelerator, and all of a sudden slammed the brakes on again. So I knew it was on purpose by this point, so couldn't understand why they were doing it. And I'm like, what is wrong with them? Then they start driving again, and they didn't pick the speed up at all, and the inside lane was actually undertaking us because we was doing about 50. So I thought, why are they doing this? And they kept looking in the mirror, and they were like putting their hand up and stuff at the mirror, and like looking in the mirror at me, and I'm like, I just couldn't understand it. So I was like, I don't know what to do because everyone's undertaking us. I thought, should I go in the inside lane and undertake them because they're doing 50 now, because I was down to 50, and I'm like, I just don't understand what's going on. So I went to go in the inside lane, and they like built up speed, so I'm like, what do I do? So I indicated back into the outside lane and stayed in the outside lane, and I started building my speed up, and you can probably guess what they did again. They slammed the brakes on. So I slammed my brakes on, and this time I was just like, my heart was in my throat this time, even though I was nowhere near them. I was just like, what as if there was someone behind me? And luckily there wasn't actually anyone behind me. But I thought, they could go into me because I'm just slamming my brakes on because of this absolute idiot who's now sticking his fingers up in his mirror, and I could see that he was laughing. And I'm like, this isn't actually a game. Because if I did go into the back of you, the CCTV all over the motorway, you're going to actually get done for dangerous driving because you're actually slamming your brakes on for absolutely no reason. And obviously, he's trying to get me to crash into him, and I'm thinking, it's just a stupid game what you're doing now. So I thought, if he starts building his speed up, I'm not going to build it up to the same speed because I'm just not going to let him do that again. But he's just driving along at 45, 50 in the outside lane. And again, I indicated to go into the inside lane, and he speeded up again. I thought, right, I'm just going to stay in the outside lane, but I'm not going to build my speed up. There's no one behind me. I'm just going to try and stay a little bit faster than the inside lane. So I just did that, and then he indicated into the inside lane, went shooting off to the junction, slammed his brakes on. Someone nearly went into the back of him, and he was actually waiting for me to drive past, and he was like, I could see out the corner of my eye, he was like doing something, and I just totally blanked him and didn't look. But he obviously found that very funny, and you know, it's dangerous driving. It really is dangerous driving. And I thought I'd actually done nothing to him. I drove up the slip road in front of him. He wasn't even anywhere near me up the slip road. Like, he'd held back, and then all of a sudden he come flying up, and he's slamming his brakes on, and he thinks it's funny. And I definitely don't think that's funny, because he could have caused an accident, and he could have caused someone to go in the back of me, because of course I'm slamming my brakes on. Someone could have been coming up behind me and didn't see me slam my brakes on. So yesterday morning I was driving along, and there's this like road that is 2 lanes and it goes into one. All the time people are really aggressive on there, and they come flying down in the lane that ends up going into the 1 lane and pushing the way in. And sometimes it can take forever to get down the road because of that's going on. I won't let anyone force the way in, for the most part, because it's not a right of way. You're joining the road. You don't have the right of way to come flying down and force your way in. Sometimes I'll let them in, sometimes I won't. It just depends on what time it is and on their attitude, basically. So yesterday I'm driving along, and there's this black car coming down, and I could see them coming down, but then the lane ended and it was just 1 lane, but they stayed to the outside of me and they were trying to force the way in. And I'm thinking, you're not even in a lane anymore. Well, you're actually probably on the wrong side of the road, thinking about it now. So why don't you stop, because there's nothing behind me, and going behind me. And they were just pushing and pushing and pushing, and I had to put my press my horn, because they nearly basically put a black stripe down the side of my car. I could see how close they were, and I'm like, and there's a bus lane the other side of me, so I thought I can't go left because I'm not getting a ticket because of them. So eventually, and I literally honestly thought they were going to hit me, that's how much they carried it on for. They stopped, went in behind me, went into the bus lane, flew down 3 cars in front of me and forced their way in. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Then carry on driving, and eventually it splits into 2 lanes again. They go down the outside of me, and I'm going the opposite way anyway. And then they're like giving it all like fists at the window. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And then I get to where I'm going and I tell someone, and they went, if that was me, I was going to get out. I would have got out and went, what are you saying? What are you saying to me? I went, no, Marlo. They probably would have run me over or something. But it's always me. I mean, it's probably not always me. Probably other people have to put up with this crap. But yesterday, the guy in the Aldi, I think it was an A6, was just, I don't know what he thought he was doing. But one of these times he's going to do it to someone, and they're going to go into the back of him. There'll be CCTV footage to prove what he had done and that he had caused the accident. Yeah, you shouldn't be close enough to go in the back of them, but if someone slams the brakes on, you know, you're potentially going to hit them anyway, because if the ground's wet, you are going to slide, or if it's icy or there's black ice or there's something, you will potentially go into the back of them. And if someone's slamming the brakes on for no reason, I think even if you are like 5 foot closer than you should be, I think, you know, them slamming the brakes on for no reason repeatedly, they're the ones who were responsible for the accident. Absolute idiots. It really like stressed me out that yesterday when he did that. But on that note, I'm going to have to end it because I've just spent 45 minutes procrastinating. I still don't know what I'm going to go and do first. My feet are like icicles. I've got a sore nose. I bet it's a spot or something. So yeah, I've definitely got to go. But I need to sit up before I go, because if I don't sit up, I know what's going to happen. I wish it was about 7 o'clock. I'm sat up. I'm tired. If anyone watches this video all the way through, I'll be surprised. I'm honestly tired. I can't think what I need to do first. Obviously, not much is going to get done. I've got to go out. I've got a few things to do out of the house. I just need to know what I need to do. I can't start on that work today. I'm going to have to start on it tomorrow. I'm going to try and get 3 hours done tomorrow, which means straight to bed as soon as I've done it, probably. And then I'm going to try and do an hour Friday, an hour Saturday. I'm not going to get it done. Anyway, I'm going. The worst angles ever, but that is all. I'm off. I've got to go because I have to.